So back by special request, and I did get a call from his mother. She said, would you please put him on? I need him out of the house. I need him out of the house. Please welcome Tim Wolcott.
Give it up for Helen Paczynski, everyone, here at the G-Spot. I like when you call it the G-Spot, Helen, because I already thought Gaia's garden was a euphemism for something. It's a goddess thing. I was fairly certain it was a euphemism for vagina, which I think makes the disco ball a clip. It's just... You guys excited to be here at Gaia's garden on a Wednesday night? Yeah! You hear it! Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I admit it wasn't quite as excited as I'd like you. I blame myself, don't blame you guys. Because I meant to give you such a better entrance tonight. I had such a better entrance planned for you guys. I'll walk you through what happened. It would have started much the same way. Helen Paczynski would have been up here. Give it up for Mr. Tim Wolcott. Spot on, Helen, by the way. Spot on, Helen, by the way. Give it up for boom. Lights go out. As suddenly two Shiva goddesses rise from the curried green beans, singing as it's never been sung before in perfect a cappella harmony. That Chicago Bulls entrance music was back in the 90s. You guys know what I'm talking about? That shit was hot, right? A dark voice would bellow forth, and now appearing at center stage of your Gaia's garden, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall if he's wearing shoes, Tim Wolcott! Oh, you said I'm done? No, fuck it, I'm just getting started. A massive wind blows the shades away, revealing me standing on the T in auto, wearing the posing pouch and cape of every man in 300, with a bright red T painted across my chest. T for 10. I'm proud of that one myself. And with a horrifying yell, because I'm more than a little afraid of short heights, I leap from the T, and on a pre-strung zip line, I plummet towards the stage, fat folds rippling in the breeze. And as I crash into the stage, it erupts into a display of fireworks and pyrotechnics, the likes of which would make the 4th of July go, oh, it's pretty interesting over there, what's going on? And as the smoke clears, you see me, now dressed in my ever-present Target-inspired yet thrift store purchase attire. I'm dancing with the ghost of George Carlin. He's singing along one bright morning when this life is low. And as I finally turn towards you, the audience, I bellow in the voice of a horny angel, I am Tim Wolcott! But we couldn't get the rights for the Bulls music. So, you guys like impressions? Yeah. Good, great. I got a couple impressions for you. I'm going to start out. This is my impression of a pretentious owl. A pretentious barn owl, to be exact. All right, ready? Hoom, 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 hoom. It's a fairly accurate barn owl. You guys are aware of that. This is my impression of a snake with lung cancer. A snake with lung cancer. This next impression is a tribute. As a comic, I like to do some studying, and in my search through the comedic annals, I found an impression that I had to share with you guys. This is an old vaudevillian named Frank Guilford used to do this. It was his impression of soup. His impression, this is my version of his impression of cold pea soup coming to a furious boil. Thank you. So you guys drinking tonight? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Comedy's better when you're drinking, right? Woo! I'm drinking. I'm drinking my drink. That's right. I already have a drink named after me. I'm that much more famous than him. And if I was a pro, I would have taken the cap off before I got on stage. Jesus! It's called a Tasty Tim Wolcott. You may wonder what's in a Tasty Tim Wolcott. I'll let you know. It's half iced tea, half lemonade. Now I know what you're thinking. I thought that was going on Arnold Palmer. You're right, it was. But not anymore. He wasn't the first person to put iced tea and lemonade in the same glass at the same time, so fuck that, I'm taking it. He's had it for too long. Tyranny's gone on for too long. Spread the word on minions nationwide. From this point forward, and some points in the past, the combination of iced tea and lemonade will forever be known as a Tasty Tim Wolcott. This is a campaign I've been on for a while now, obviously. And people always ask me two questions. They ask me why, and they ask me why now. I'll tell you why. Because everyone loves that drink. I love that drink. You love that drink. Everyone loves the combination of iced tea and lemonade. Everyone loves it so much that they've already tried to take it, twist it, and make it their own. We've all heard the jokes. They're everywhere. Like an iced tea, lemonade, and vodka to John Daly, because he's a drunk and that's funny. Or an iced tea, lemonade, and a prostitute to Tiger Woods. Because he's a philanderer and that's funny. Or an iced tea, lemonade, a lollipop, and a beach towel to Jerry Sandusky. Oh! Because he's a pedophile and there's nothing funny about that. So we need to switch the genre. People are getting hurt when we leave this joke in the sports genre, so I'm taking it. And why now? Two reasons. Out of respect. Out of respect, because you can't not respect the fact that this man, armed with nothing but a set of golf clubs, convinced the world that a drink that already existed and probably already had a name deserved to be named after him. You can't not respect that. Plus, why now? Because out of respect, since he's still with us, thank God, I think he deserves the right to fight for his drink. Right? So Arnold Palmer, if you're in the room, the combination of iced tea and lemonade is a drink of the machines that must keep you alive at this point. We even allow you to drink anymore, then by all means rise up and claim it as your own. But if not, do nothing. And allow it to pass to the next person who deserves it. I need your help on this, guys. This is a grassroots movement campaign. I need your help. Next time you go out to eat, or if you're a service industry employee like myself, spread the word. Next time you go out to eat and you order an iced tea and lemonade, say I'll have a Tasty Tim Wolcott. And so we'll say, what's that? Say it's an iced tea and lemonade. Duh. We'll say, I thought that was going on with Palmer. Say, now where I'm from. So I'm gonna finish up here with a little something different. As a comic, sometimes you get booked into some sort of situations and gigs that you never know. Sometimes you walk into a room and it's just some weird thing you're not ready to deal with. Recently I got booked, I don't know if you guys are aware, but next month the Professional Organization of Organized Proctologists is going to be in town, or poop. I'm going to be the keynote speaker. I don't know how to deal with this, so I've got an address here I'd like to try on you guys just to see if it'll work, if you guys would indulge me a little bit. I'd appreciate that. I'll start now. With so much talk of the ass in today's communal lexicon, particularly in the arena of sticking things up it, and never having experienced the phenomenon myself, I decided to see what the hubbub was all about, and over a few months decided to embark on a series of experiments and observations to ascertain all the different objects and procedures that people talk about sticking up their ass. For example, in some circles I've noticed that the practice of sticking something up your ass is so common that in moments of extreme emotion, people can even be heard offering to help someone stick something up their ass, as in, I'll stick my foot up your ass. Or maybe to a third party. I'm going to stick my fist so far up his ass. It's rare to find someone with the follow-through. It's mostly a practice giving more lip service than follow-through. It's rare to find someone with the dedication or follow-through to actually stick something up someone else's ass. For me, it was a drunk nun I met in Harris in Tahoe. She was there celebrating her recent intramural flag football championship. And for those of you wondering the image of nuns playing flag football, yes, it came to me while I was sitting at home stone, watching Disney's Robin Hood and shot the gun in the cat. I'm just kidding, I'm not. But I digress. Further evidence of the commonality of ass play is that oftentimes when someone is faced with an object or situation of unknown use or importance, the first advice they may offer is, why don't you stick it up your ass? As if the ass was some sort of default storage location. Like, I finally found my keys in my ass. It's always the last place I look. Or, look what I found in my ass. It's my 1988 Oral Hershiser card. I see every single record. So, for this portion of the experiment, I decided that for 1 week, anything I was told I was to stick up my ass, I would. And by the end of the week, I had quite a collection of things stuck up my ass, including but not limited to 2 doctors' index fingers, 3 strangers' middle fingers, an idea I had on Tuesday, a cell phone, my bad attitude, a Beanie Baby, and my own head. Moving on. The act of actually having something stuck up your ass can have such an outward effect on your person's actions or demeanor that those he or she encounters are often heard wondering aloud, I wonder what's up his ass. In that situation, I would follow the person in question and ask them what indeed they had up their ass. Most people denied having anything there at all. There was one notable case of a man that produced a small blue-green salamander from his ass, which I, of course, took home and added to my terrarium. I named him Assalamander. I should also add that in some cultures, when more than one ass is involved, the first ass with something stuck up is often given a position of honor, as evidenced by the people often arguing for said positions, such as, up yours. No, up yours. A polite person always goes second. It's important. In conclusion, I believe it was Plato that first postulated that what society needs to be correct is. Therefore, I have decided that if sticking things up their asses is okay with everyone else, then it's okay with me. And it should be apparent by now that if it's not okay with you, you can stick it up your ass. Thanks, guys. That's good. Have a good night.
How about that? I think I'll be sitting very carefully when I sit down.